All right, so what's good, y'all? It's C. Will on the Passive Income Network. We have a special guest today, podcast guest, Bilal, founder of Fame Algorand. You know what I'm saying? Say what's good, Bilal.
How are you doing, my friend?
Oh,
It's
I'm
awesome
doing
to
great.
talk to you.
Yes, finally. So Bilal and I, we met a few months ago. We were, we met through Twitter, actually, through the Fame. He was talking about Fame to me, and I'm all into Algorand. So we connected, and then, here we are on this podcast, on this interview, and we've been chatting, participating in all kind of different projects virtually. So it's been great. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I remember actually reaching out to you. Like I saw some of your videos and I really liked the vibe. Like it's very positive and educative. And I thought, yeah, you can be a great educator for the community, and you are actually. So that's why I reached out to you, because I knew like the potential you have to teach people, like to take complex situations and problems and to teach them to the people. That's what we need. We need education so much in this field. It's so complex, Mike.
Yeah, it's cryptocurrency. So let's go right in real quick. Let's do a quick background so they can, get a better understanding, kind of put where you at in the world. I'm here in Portland, Oregon, and you've been on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah. So just quick background on
Oh yeah. Now I'm in Bosnia. Like I was talking actually to like the person who I rent this apartment to. Like it's he's a guy like so interesting, and he's been through the war. And this place here, it's the place that his family and himself lived during the war.
Oh,
and
wow.
they had to escape to Croatia because of the bombing. And I posted some photos on Instagram about like the building being bombed, like everything, like it's still a bit destroyed here.
Wow.
Because the war was in 1994, 1992, 1994. So it's still recent. Like he was 13, he remembers everything, and he remembers the story, how people like started looting and like, killing each other, and looting and like taking advantage of the situation. And he explained me a little bit about the religions, like fighting. Yeah, horrible story.
Yeah,
But
I've heard
the
lightly
city is
about it.
beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful city though.
Oh yeah, Mostar is like it's incredible. It has so much history because it has been like Orthodox Christians, Muslims all living together for centuries.
Oh, that's dope.
So you have all type of architecture. Like the people are incredible because they are a mix of everything. They are all mixed, like different religion, different people, different races. Like it's so interesting. Like, and the food is incredible too. Like, yeah, it's definitely a place to go. Like,
what's your
Mostar is
favorite
amazing.
meal that you had there?
There was a restaurant. They did like a meal, like it's a veal. They call it hand veal. I don't know. Like, I had that for lunch. It was really good. Like the sauce is like yeah, they have special sauce with mushrooms, and they can really cook here. Yeah, really cook. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I never been there.
Yeah.
I do plan on taking some overseas trips, especially once it's COVID calmed down a little bit. So
Yeah, it's a
correct me if
mess.
I'm wrong, Europe is kind of easy to travel from country to country, right?
It's not that easy. Like in Bosnia, like especially with COVID, it's difficult. Like they rejected me at the border.
Oh shit!
Because my COVID pass wasn't right, so I had to go through the mountains to a small road to find a smaller border, and the guy didn't care. He said, "Yeah, okay, let's go." And it was last night at 11 p.m. Like 11 p.m. It was like I was in the dark in the mountain on my motorcycle. It was
oh, you wild!
Yeah.
That's a journey, man. That's a journey.
Yeah, I like that. I like those type of journeys. It's cool.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into some cryptocurrency, okay? So
sure.
Let me see. So cryptocurrency, the first time I've heard about cryptocurrency was around 2017 or 18. I wish I would have bought some Bitcoin back then, but yeah, I heard about it.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, and I was kind of, I did not understand. So then, 2-3 years later, I get wrapped into cryptocurrency. I love the technology, all the possibilities and the way it can make the world better. So I want you, for the audience, could you describe what cryptocurrency is to someone who doesn't know what it is?
Yeah, I think one big misconception is to think it's only cryptocurrency. Like it's the main technology is blockchain. And then inside blockchain, you have a very small and tiny part, which is crypto. But blockchain is so much more than currencies. Like currencies is just a small part.
Yeah.
The most interesting parts are in the blockchain industry in general. For instance, all kind of accounting, all kind of legal agreement. Like blockchain basically is just a strong record of anything that can happen. You know, it's just a ledger. They call it DLT. It's a decentralized ledger technology. It's a ledger that very few people can write in, or everybody can write in, but you cannot write off things from it. It's like a blackboard.
It's like
a blackboard that you cannot delete. You cannot change.
Like it's like when the Egyptians write in stone. You ain't changing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. I got you. Yeah.
And and it's I think how Bitcoin worked, to me, it's still not really like decentralized, really, because you have to sacrifice money and energy to have the right to write on the ledger, but it's not enough, because if you have like big players like countries bringing tons of money in one time, tons of energy in one moment, they can still break the record and reorganize a blockchain. So it's still a risk. So the Algorand, like the RAND of Algorand, the second part of the word, the randomness cannot be broken. This is thousands of times more powerful than just money and energy, because randomness is an essential component of reality. So when Silvio Micali built a blockchain based on randomness, that's the next level blockchain. That's why when I discovered that, when I read the white paper, I thought, this is not another project. This is the project that will replace all projects because it's based on randomness. But this was my first view, because randomness is essential to the functioning of the world of matter, of energy, of physics. So
I like
and you
that.
cannot break randomness.
No. Yeah. So the randomness. Yeah, and shout out to Algorand, because one thing too that I love was that the community is with Algorand. I feel like the community is great. So I'm happy to I have to check time zones and figure out how I can talk to everyone as well. But I think that's beautiful. That for me, it makes the world a little bit smaller.
It is.
Yeah, and
especially when I hear you say community and governance, to me it's the song, song you made. I have it so much in my mind, like the community. Like I did the remix, with Gary Gensler. You remember? It was so funny. The community.
It's the community had to be great, and
exactly. The community had to be great.
Because
so cool.
That's what got me into Algorand. I was like, damn, it's like blowing my mind the way, if you want to learn some information, you can literally just write a tweet and somebody will talk to you. You can hop in groups. There's this just that part of that I'm seeing of cryptocurrency, Algorand, blockchain is amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. Speaking of the Fame song, let's get into Fame, right? So I got this thing I'm doing on my channel, right? It's like creating assets that produce passive income. So I see Fame as an asset, that produces some type of benefit, right? Not financial, but a benefit. So can we go in and talk about that? How is it an asset that produces?
Like the real asset is not coin, is not token, is not crypto. The real asset are people. Like when you dig a little bit further, what is an asset? An asset is always linked to some human activity. Like any kind of wealth is linked to human activity. Even gold, you still have to dig it. You still have to find it. You still have to know where to dig, and you still have knowledge. So what Fame is is I bet with fame, I bet on the value of the people, like their brain power. So anyone that has brain power for arts, for like science or technology, or has a heart, like is kind and generous, those people are so valuable that if we have the best community, like that's why there is only like 10,000 fame, because I want the best of the Algorand community at the beginning to have them. And if the community is great, the community had to be great, you know. Like, if the community is great, then the token will naturally grow in power and value.
Yep.
That's why I was so happy at the beginning. Exactly. Yeah. The community first has to be great.
Yeah.
And then we see the monetary value. But we have to put things in the right order.
Close a deal on new places, sign a lease, new location, motivated, blue faces. That's why I'm in new places. Know my girl want new dishes in the backyard, koi fishes, papaya for breakfast, coffee. We eating on clean dishes.